You know I love Hong Kong and its people, but not during the typhoon season. Typhoons are a menace in this part of the world. They can kill you, which is why Hong Kong has to shut down so that you stay safe indoors. Before they issue the number 8 typhoon warning signal, authorities give the general public ample notice to get home before it gets dangerous. And that's when many start behaving like the world is about to end, descending upon grocery stores in a feeding frenzy to stock up on supplies. Just look at them, emptying the shelves like their lives depend on it. Their families must be so proud of them. Mum and Dad had to curb stomp a couple of grannies to get us the last 10 loaves of bread at Park and Shop, in one of the most affluent cities in the world. These typhoons typically last about half a day, or a day and a half at the most in extreme cases. Why would you need to stockpile so much bread, instant noodles, vegetables, and all kinds of essential supplies? I suppose the toilet paper at least is put to good use with all that food going straight through their greedy guts. We have around 6 to a dozen typhoons every year, and every time it's the same silly, selfish, irrational behavior. The herd mentality, the completely unnecessary and undignified scramble for food, the self-preservational silliness. Someone make it make sense. Can you imagine these people if a real war were to break out? Forget about coming together to fight adversity. They will break down your door and eat you. Many in mainland China can behave just as badly, if not worse. Ahead of the super typhoon that battered Hong Kong and Guangdong this week, our northern neighbors were taking panic buying to the next level. Social media was awash with mocking video clips of store shelves emptied of everything except piles of chili. People further up north found it hilarious that southerners would shun spicy food even while facing self-imagined starvation. No laughing matter when it comes to safety, though. The entire point of shutting down the city under a number 8 typhoon warning is to ensure that everyone, except for emergency and essential workers, stays out of harm's way, not to treat it like a public holiday, to sally forth gaily into gale force winds, singing in the rain for selfies. More than 100 people were injured during the passage of Super Typhoon Ragasa this week. I'll bet many of them asked for it, engaging in silly storm-chasing idiocy like this. One playful family had to be rescued after falling into the sea. The mother and son are still in hospital as we speak, in a serious condition. 2 women were arrested for child neglect after a video clip showed them being swept off their feet, along with a boy they had taken to the waterfront. It's high time Hong Kong put a stop to this nonsense. Penalize people who risk their own lives, as well as those of emergency personnel who have to waste public resources rescuing them. By the way, they may not be emergency personnel, but a loud and proud shout out to our journalists, whose job it is to be outside keeping you informed at times like this. Our photographer captured this moment at the height of the super typhoon when the number 10 hurricane warning signal was in force. The man on the bench, whatever his trip, was swept off his feet but managed to get up and walk away. Nobody died this time, fortunately. But I'm sorry to say, if you're out there chasing storms for selfies and it ends in tragedy, this will be the world's smallest violin playing for you.